Timothy from Bizam School.
My name is Hamid Olnarojan.
One winner.
Tuesday.
My name is Ikemini Osumusen, representing Superior College.
I'm Master Claudia of Seventh Grammar School.
One winner.
Wednesday.
My name is Paosomo Artemis.
I am Korea Salam of Atenzi School.
One winner. Thursday.
My name is Bewaji, Esther.
My name is David Edwards from the African Church Model College.
One winner. 1 million naira. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, my panel of judges, and my debaters 4 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This tournament is supported by ULesson, RLG Communications, and obiwizi.com.
Here we go. It's day 4 of the I Beg to Differ quarterfinals. 3 down, 1 to go. Hamid Olarawaju, Kolade Stephen Ofolabi, and Kowia Wurola Salam are already in the final 4. Today, 2 more debaters will face off to find out who joins them. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator. This is Nigeria Info 99.3. Welcome to I Beg to Differ. All these students are competing for a 1 million naira grand prize. A big thank you to all our sponsors and partners who have made I Beg to Differ happen. ULesson is our prize sponsor. ULesson is a learning app for children in primary and secondary school. They also run the ULesson Coding School. ULesson Coding School teaches children how to code. And in addition to the 1 million naira they are giving to our prize winner, they're also going to offer 3 months of intensive one-on-one coding classes to whoever wins this year's I Beg to Differ debate tournament. So there's a lot to play for. Now, you already know that they get 1 million naira, they get coding classes, but obiwizi.com also has a laptop for the top finisher. Our 1 million naira winner also goes home with a laptop from obiwizi.com. Obiwizi.com also has a gift for the second place finisher and the third place finisher. They get a phone and a speaker. Obiwizi.com offers you new and good as new devices. All of them can be found on their website, obiwizi.com. And our top performers will also get prizes from RLG. RLG is a Nigerian original equipment manufacturer based in Ilesha. That's in Osun State. They make laptops, they make desktops, they make decoders, smart electric meters, power banks, and yes, tablets. And they'll be getting tablets. They'll be giving tablets to our final 4. We've already picked up the tablets. They look gorgeous. So whoever wins today automatically gets a tablet from RLG Communications. Now, I have in the studio with me 2 gifted debaters hoping to get to the semi-final and have a shot at all of these prizes. So now let's debate. Our first debater is our number 6 seed. She's 14 years old. She's in SS2 at Silversands Hall School. That's in Lekki. Esther Bewaji, welcome back to I Beg to Differ. It's good to see you again. We've got our second debater, our number 3 seed, 15 years old in SS2. Also at the African, well, not also, he's just at the African Church Model College. David Chukwuemeka Edwards, welcome to I Beg to Differ.
Thank you, ma'am.
The contestants have been told the rules. Lagos, you know the rules, but there's somebody listening to me for the first time today, so let's share the rules again. I will give you a topic. One of you will be in support, one of you will oppose, so I'm hoping that you both prepared to support or oppose. You will each first get 3 minutes to present your positions. And then you will each get another 3 minutes in the rebuttal round to address the points your opponents made. Now, remember that this is not the playoffs. Now, neither of you went to the playoffs and you both won your round of 16 matches. But this is still the main event. And that means that there are no do-overs if you make an error. The clock is the clock. My panel of judges joining us from all over the world will judge both rounds based on number, quality, and originality of unique points made. I should underline the unique part of that statement. If you repeat a point, no matter how eloquently you repeat that point, your score will not increase. Clarity of thought and eloquence of presentation will earn you scores. Number of opponents' points addressed will earn you points in the rebuttal round. The strength of your rebuttal of each point will also help determine if you win or lose this round. I hope you both read your emails, and I hope you both saw that last line in the email that I highlighted in red. I hope you saw that. Did you see that? Did you get to the end of the email? They're looking at me like, we're not sure. Okay. Was for your own good. If you didn't see that hint, oh well. But if your scores are tied, there will be a tiebreaker round. You'll switch sides. You'll have 3 minutes to debate in favor of your opponent's position. You'll be scored for all new points you make, which were missed by your opponent, and for new rebuttals to the points that you made earlier on. Now, you already know your topic. Government can be stopped from owing salaries. Yes? Okay, let's see if government can be stopped from owing salaries. Let's decide who supports and who opposes. I've got 2 pieces of paper in my hands. Mr. Edwards picks one. Ms. Bewaji picks the other. Who is supporting and who is opposing?
I'm supporting.
All right. And Esther is opposing again. Good luck to both of you. It's time for round 1, the presentation round. Let's start with the motion supporter, David Chukwuemeka Edwards, who is 15 years old, who is our number 3 seed from the African Church Model College in SS2. Your 3 minutes start now.
Undoubtedly, government sometimes go through financial difficulties or fiscal deficits, which is a shortfall in the government's income compared to its expenditure. And when they go through these financial pressures, they are forced into making the decision of wage freezes, which I believe are unnecessary, as these financial pressures can be tamed long term with the use of measures of financial moderation. Good evening, respected adjudicators, my distinguished moderator, Ms. Sandra Ezekwesili, my ever so calm and collected co-debater, Esther Bewaji, and esteemed Nigerians and listeners from all over the globe. My name is David Edwards from the African Church Model College, and I humbly sit here once again supporting the motion that governments can indeed be stopped from owing salaries. Well, to begin with, adequate fiscal planning. Emerging fiscal pressures in many countries require attention to the efficiency of government spending. All spending should fund its intended purpose and reach its intended recipients. They should be clear, direct, and immediate so as to avoid improper spending that may lead to monetary loss to the government. Secondly, employment flexibility in the short term help in sustaining reductions in the wage bills, which help in supporting fiscal consolidation efforts to reduce government debt levels. They help in developing the pay arrangements, which help in pay determination and support the efficiency of labor and resource management. Thirdly, the implementation of non-wage compensation like access to health and pensions, which are of equal value with wage payments, help in controlling the circumvention around the controls on base pay, which help in supporting the cost of government expenditure. Fourthly, by investing into information and technology, which help in monitoring wage bills, fiscal spending, and public work processes. This helps in improving the management of labor forces, which supports the government's activities in managing the workforce. Now, my final point is very direct and bold, and I say it with my utmost respect. Government officials need to keep their hands off public funds designated for wages. This, call it what you want. Call it borrowing, call it mismanagement, call it theft.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edwards there. Well done. Good job. David Chukwuemeka Edwards is 15 years old in SS2 at the African Church Model College. He's our number 3 seed. He's facing Esther, his opposer, who is also opposing the motion that government can be stopped from owing salaries. Esther is 14. She's in SS2. She's our number 6 seed from Silversands Hall School. That's in Lekki. Esther, your 3 minutes start now.
In 2015, 18 out of 36 states in Nigeria were reported to have owed its workers salaries of several months. And even after being given federal bailouts of 338 billion naira, most of these governors still could not pay the salaries of their workers. Yet, my opponent still suggests that government can be stopped from owing salaries. At this rate, I believe it is virtually impossible. Good day, moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debater, and wonderful listeners. My name is Bewaji, Esther, and I'm here to oppose the motion that government can be stopped from owing salaries. Firstly, heavy expenditure on capital projects is one of the reasons why government struggle to pay salaries of workers, especially since they embark on projects they have no power or capacity to establish or manage, such as the ex-governor of Osun State, Rauf Aregbesola, who embarked on capital projects that were not operated responsibly, which led him to owe his workers salaries of over 20 months. Secondly, states mortgage their federal account allocations to contractors who engage with these capital projects. Therefore, deductions are made on their revenue, whether money is coming in or not. And this makes it worse because the internally generated revenue is not increasing concurrently to these revenue outflows, which is why they cannot pay their workers' salaries. Thirdly, corruption is like a cankerworm eating into the fabric of our nation. And like I said, even after being given federal bailouts, many of these state governors claim to be using the money for infrastructure development. Yet you cannot see any infrastructure being developed in the country, and most of them embezzle and loot these funds for their personal gain, which has been going on for years and decades in the country. Now, how does government want to stop owing salaries with that kind of institution? And have I talked about the ghost worker problem in Nigeria, which was estimated to have cost Borno State over 420 million naira per month? Now imagine what it will cost them in an entire year. Yet this scam and this fraud continues because there's no punishment or sanction being put in place, and it's sucking out of the money that can be used to pay worker salaries in the government. Also, Nigeria is suffering from generational debt, and this debt being passed from a predecessor to a successor makes it almost impossible for the current government to attend to the past, present, and future financial obligations being placed on them. Moreover, Nigeria depends solely on just one resource, which we all know is petroleum. And in the case where oil prices dropped, such as in 2015 after the crash, and even now, our federal account allocation will suffer greatly. Thereby, the states and their countless workers risk not being able to pay salaries. Speaking of countless workers, Nigeria has a very bloated workforce, whereby 30 to 40 people are doing the job of just one person and a computer. Therefore, the government's responsibilities are very high, and we do not have the financial or physical resources to attend to all these workers. In addition to this, the crude account that was established to save for rainy days was abolished because the state thought it would be better to share the money instead. Yet, if they had been wise and saved up some of this excess crude, the situation will not be as bad as it is today. Therefore, they have destroyed the one thing that could have saved them from these situations. And also, we have a very large informal sector in the economy, where over 40% of our population is in the informal sector. Therefore, we cannot account for where the money is coming from or where it's going to, thereby leading to high rates of tax evasion and avoidance. Also, the federal government controls all other arms of government, as well as the states and the local governments. Therefore, anything they do or say is like a stamp on the government. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Esther Bewaji. Well done. Good job. Esther Bewaji is 14. She's a student at Silversands Hall School, Lekki. She's in SS2. She's our number 6 seed. If you just tuned in, Lagos, this is I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the rebuttal round. We'll take a look at the points their opponents made. They'll have 3 minutes to rebut those points. And when they're done, we'll take a look at the results. If there's a tie, they'll go to tiebreaker round. That is also 3 minutes long. In the tiebreaker round, they'll switch side. They will debate the side that they opposed before, and they'll make fresh points entirely because those are the only points that will get scored. They'll also make rebuttals of their own original points during the first 2 rounds. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Don't go away, Lagos. This is Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Some got here by dominating.
The salary structure of the Nigerian police is very, very low. We have recruits in the Nigerian system that earn just 9,000 naira. This doesn't even help them.
Some got here by walkover.
Hardware is loud. You see them everywhere as they shout. They walk about in search of some clout. They are just individuals who have lost their routes.
Some got here by playoffs, walkover, and upset.
Fellow judges, I want you to understand the fact that this nomination of candidates is not democratic because it's not done in a way that to appeal to the generality of the political party.
But it doesn't matter how they got to the Elite Eight.
Have you seen the state of parks in Lagos nowadays? They're deplorable. They're an eyesore and a health hazard to everyone they come across.
What matters is, will they win and make it to the Final Four? It's quarterfinals week in the I Beg to Differ debate tournament. Monday,
My name is Ebola Timothy from Bizam School.
My name is Hamid Olaro.
one winner.
Tuesday,
My name is Ekemini Osumusen, representing Superior College.
One winner.
Wednesday,
My name is Paosomo Artemis.
I am Korea Salam over Tenzil School.
One winner. Thursday,
My name is Bewaji, Esther.
My name is David Edwards from the African Church Model College.
one winner, 1 million naira. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, my panel of judges, and my debaters 4 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This tournament is supported by ULesson, RLG Communications, and obiwizi.com.
I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. It's time now for the second round, the rebuttal round. And this time we will start with the motion opposer, Esther Bewaji. Your 3 minutes start now.
Thank you. All protocols being duly observed, I would like to address some of the points made by my opponents. Firstly, he talks about employment flexibility. Well, these legislations that are being put in place can only be established if we have a truly independent legislature. But we do not. Like I said, all the other arms of government are just like a stamp for the federal government, and they'll be easily obliged to do whatever the president or their state governor tells them to do. So who will be keen on implementing these laws? Then he talked about implementation of non-wage compensation. Well, that's if you're trying to justify that the fact that governments are not paying salaries, but that's not the point. And the fact is it won't take anything out of this government to pay the salaries, but they cannot, due to the points I've mentioned, such as capital expenditure, the ghost workers, lack of crude accounts, and many more, as well as the fact that we only have one major resource, which is petroleum. Then he talked about information and technology investments in the country. How is that going to be possible when we have not even fixed the problem of power and water supply? A little rain and 70% of the country is swept in darkness. Yet you want to talk about information and technology. The automation and digitization, where is it going to come from when we have not even fixed the problem of simple power supply? Then you talked about mismanagement and embezzlement of public funds. Well, I agree with you greatly. Like I said, most of these politicians embezzle and loot this money for their personal needs. And we have been experiencing this since the beginning of time. And in a span of 30 years, I don't think that Nigeria would have solved this corruption problem. Haven't you heard of the ex-governor of Imo State, Richard Okorocha, who spent 600 million naira on Christmas decoration in 2018? And then you also talked about we should avoid insufficient spending. Well, like I said, states mortgage their account allocations to contractors of capital projects. Therefore, deductions are being made and they have little to work with. So they cannot afford to pay their workers' salaries, and they will always continue to owe, like I said. And they talked about financial moderation. Who is going to audit these things? Who is going to account for all the things that are being spent when the federal government has control over everything and we are not practicing a true federalism? The center controls all the other arms of government, all the other levels of government, and they tell them what to do and they dictate for them, which is why I believe that government at this rate, as much as we wish the best for Nigeria, they cannot be stopped from owing salaries. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Esther Bewaji. Well done. Good job, Lagos. I'm having a great time. I don't know about you. Okay. Let's come to her opposer. Her opposer is 15 years old. He's in SS2 at the African Church Model College. He's our number 3 seed. Mr. Edwards, your time starts now.
All protocols duly observed. My opponent talked about countless population and the labor force being low. Well, I believe when you talk about a high rate in population, you ask one question: how does the population turn high? Well, due to migration. When people move to other countries, other states, other parts of the economy, they are moving there. Why? Because they're going there to look for better employment opportunities. But when there is the implementation, like I said, adequate fiscal planning, when adequate fiscal planning is taken into place and there's implementation of unique wage payments or the delivery of of efficient tools for public service delivery. There is an increase in the sufficiency of employment and efficiency of the labor workforce. My opponent also mentioned that petroleum being our only source of revenue. I believe that this is incorrect because we also have cocoa, rubber, and in our best efforts to maximizing resource allocation allows us to maximize the use and the production of revenue. She also talked about the deductions in revenue. I believe the deductions in revenue can be Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edwards. Well done. Congratulations. And getting to the end of the second round to both of you. Mr. Edwards, you had 1 minute 30 seconds left. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator. Now it's time for the most important part. Who will move on to the semi-finals and join Hamid Olarinwaju, Kolade Stephen Afolabi, and Kowia Wuraola Salam? Find out after this break.
Some got here by dominating.
The salary structure of Nigerian police is very, very low. We have recruits in the Nigerian system that earn just 9,000 naira. This doesn't even help them.
Some got here by walkover.
Our words loud. You see them everywhere as they shout. They walk about in search of some clout. They are just individuals who have lost their routes.
Some got here by playoffs, walkover, and upset.
Fellow judges, I want you to understand the fact that this nomination of candidates is not democratic because it's not done in a way that to appeal to the generality of the political party.
But it doesn't matter how they got to the Elite Eight.
Have you seen these TikTok parks in Lagos nowadays? They're deplorable. They're an eyesore and a health hazard to everyone they come across.
What matters is, will they win and make it to the Final Four? It's quarterfinals week in the I Beg to Differ debate tournament. Monday.
My name is Ebola Timothy from School.
My name is Hamid Olarinwaju.
One winner.
Tuesday. My name is Ikemini Osumusen, representing Spirit College.
I'm Master Claudia Osenes Grammar School.
One winner. Wednesday.
My name is Empire Summer Artmus.
I am Kowia Salam over Tenzil School.
One winner. Thursday.
My name is Bewaji, Esther.
My name is David Edwards from the African Church Model College.
One winner. 1 million naira. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, my panel of judges, and my debaters 4 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This tournament is supported by ULESSON, RLG Communications, and obiwizi.com.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Many people are in business, but not everyone means business. The people who mean business never say no to money, cash, card, or transfer. These ones grab business opportunities with their full chest. Keep an eye on things that matter, like people, cash flow, and how it all adds up. They do not only know their onions, they know their numbers. They mean business. With number, you mean business. Visit www.number.com, that is NOMBA, number.com, to get started.
We need a Nigeria, we go work for you, we go work for me, we go work for everybody. Yeah, Muhammad Hayatuddin is competent and is capable. He fit to take us higher, oh. Higher, higher, Muhammad Hayatuddin. Nigeria and the Nigeria that works for all. PDP, power to the people. Haya, haya, Muhammad Hayatuddin. Haya, haya, Muhammad Hayatuddin. Haya, haya, Muhammad.
Have you been disconnected because you didn't link your national identification number to your MTN number? Don't worry. If you already have your NIN, here are 5 ways to reconnect. 1. Dial *785#. 2. Text your national identification number NIN to 785. 3. Chat with Ziggy on WhatsApp number +234 9033 000001. 4. Visit my MTN NG app. Or 5. Visit www.mtn.ng. If you don't have a national identification number, just walk into any MTN store or NIMSI center near you or visit the MTN website to book an appointment. What are we doing today?
Clem! Your matter don't cast. You the build house secretly, Abi?
Build house call, build house name.
Why you can't dey price cement, granite, and sharp sand? Abi, you don't turn bricklayer.
Bro, she no be that here just finish house where I did. Na so crack dey the decking and the staircase. I say he crack so there, he don't even they make my room the leak water.
Now wow, that now why you dey buy cement and sand them like say you want build house? You never hear of Top Shield?
Top Shield?
Yes, so don't let cracks and leaks ruin your home. Use Top Shield, a quality waterproofing product for all kinds of concrete, roof, slab, or decking issues. Top Shield, another quality product from Pure Chem Manufacturing, the makers of Top Bond.
If you get business, na rain money business loan sure. You no go pay any money for the first 4 weeks. And once you clear the balance, your next loan will reach 99% more money with interest rate way better pass. Just enter internet, type rainmoney.com or call 0700 5500. Need money? Rain money.
Sis, what is it again? Oh, look at this blouse. It's lovely. Yes, it's a perfect color for your complexion. And when you step out in this air, heads will turn. Want to buy it for me? I want you to buy it so I can add it to what I'm buying on Jumia. That way, my order will be enough to have it delivered for free. Then you'll give me the money for the blouse. Shop on Jumia today and enjoy free delivery in Lagos and Abuja. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
As a glamour girl, life comes at you abruptly with situations that stop you in your tracks. 1 minute, you are living to the fullest. And the next, you are running for your life with your blood sister.
But no matter how far or how hard, as a man of God, can you ever outrun who you truly are? Explore the drama, betrayal, and suspense of our stories in our upcoming films, Man of God, Blood Sisters, and Glamour Girls. Sign up on Netflix.com. The football world knows that legends are made in May.
Well, here we are. There can only be one champion. Tielemans! It's a stunning goal from Tielemans! This FA Cup final could be finished before halfway.
And it is Chelsea who have won the UEFA Champions League 2021.
Catch all the football championships and season's finals only on Supersport on DSTV.
No matter where you live, no matter how we be, I go always there for you. Anything where you chop or whatever you drink, oh, I cannot give it back for you. All I ask in return is that you treat me a little better with eyebrow. Toilet cleaner, my hygiene now your own, no eyebrow. Toilet cleaner, it's a win-win for me and you, so make me win, no.
Many people are in business, but not everyone means business. The people who mean business never say no to money, cash, card, or transfer. These ones grab business opportunities with their full chest. Keep an eye on things that matter like people, cash flow, and how it all adds up. They do not only know their onions, they know their numbers. They mean business. With Number, you mean business. Visit www.number.com, that is NOMBA, number.com to get started.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Some got here by dominating.
The salary structure of Nigeria police is very, very low. We have recruits in the Nigeria system that earn just 9,000 naira. This doesn't even help them.
Some got here by walkover.
Our words loud. You see them everywhere as they shout. They walk about in search of some clout. They are just individuals who have lost their routes.
Some got here by playoffs, walkover, and upset.
Fellow judges, I want you to understand the fact that this nomination of candidates is not democratic because it's not done in a way that to appeal to the generality of the political party.
But it doesn't matter how they got the Elite Eight.
Have you seen the state of parks in Lagos nowadays? They're deplorable. They're an eyesore and a health hazard to everyone they come across.
What matters is, will they win and make it to the Final Four? It's quarterfinals week in the I Beg to Differ debate tournament. Monday.
My name is Ebola Timothy from Bizam School.
My name is Hamid Olaro.
One winner. Tuesday.
My name is Ikemini Osumusen, representing Spirit College.
I'm Master Claudia Hussein Grammar School.
One winner. Wednesday.
My name is Empire Summer Artmus.
I am Korea Salam of Atenzi School.
One winner. Thursday.
My name is Bewaji, Esther.
My name is David Edwards from the African Church Mother College.
One winner. 1 million naira. Join me, Sandra Ezekwesili, my panel of judges, and my debaters 4 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This tournament is supported by ULesson, RLG Communications, and obiwizi.com.
Thank you so much for listening to us, for joining us when we started this tournament last week, Monday, on the round of 16. Today is the final quarterfinal match. It was between our number 6 seed, 14-year-old SS2 student at Silversands Hall School, Lekki. Her name is Esther Bewaji. Our second debater was our number 3 seed, 15 years old in SS2 at the African Church Model College, David Chukwuemeka Edwards. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, your moderator, and these phenomenal debaters just debated that government can be stopped from owing salaries. Mr. Edwards supported the motion. Ms. Bewaji opposed the motion. And now it's time for the results. This is the moment of truth. Have they done enough to join Kolade Stephen, Hamid Olarenwaju, and Koya Wurola Salam, who are already in the Final Four next week? We have a winner, Lagos. And in the presentation round, David scored 31. Esther scored 64. For presentation style, David scored 14. Esther scored 20. In the rebuttal round, David scored 5. Esther scored 44. For rebuttal style, David scored 14. Esther scored 23. Thank you to both of you for a wonderful debate, but there can only be one winner. The debater moving on to the I Beg to Differ semi-final with 151 to 64, Esther Bewaji. Congratulations to you and well done.
Thank you.
You just qualified for the semi-finals next week, Tuesday. You're going to be facing Kolade Stephen Afolabi. Thank you so much, Mr. Edwards, for taking part. You did so well. Remember what I said to you when we're off air. I think you're a phenomenal debater. You are very eloquent. And I do hope that we see you again before this tournament ends. You performed so well. You were our number 3 seed. That counts for something. And you won your round of 16 match. And you faced a phenomenal debater today. So remember that. Pat yourself on the back. You were beaten by somebody great. But that's because you were also great. Okay? Well done. And remember, out of 240 students, you were in the top 10%. Okay? Well done. Congratulations to you as well. All right, Esther, we'll send you your topic this evening. And we'll see you next week. Congratulations again and goodbye. Lagos, let's talk about what we've just heard today. Our number is 0700-993-993. That's for men. For women, 014657190. We're streaming live on Facebook. Lots of Esther fans on Facebook. Lots of Esther fans on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube as well. YouTube is Nigeria Info FM. Hello, thanks for calling us.
Hello, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yes, I'm actually very impressed. Like, congratulations to Esther. I'm very happy she won today because I was actually voting for her. Though I love David. I love how eloquent he is, but I don't know what happened today. I was rooting for Esther and she won, so I'm very happy. So my 2 favorite contestants now are Esther and Hamid. I hope they both get to the finals.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling to share your thoughts. 99.3, hello.
Yeah, hello.
How are you, man? Esther, what's your name?
Yeah, good evening, Sandra. It's Hussein calling.
Welcome.
Yeah. Who can stop this, Esther? Who else? Who can stop her?
Who can stop her, huh?
This girl, too much. I just want to say congratulations to her and the other guy. He has tried, but he has to know that Esther is blistering. From the beginning, when she started, she never looked back until the end. Yeah. We really enjoyed this your initiative, Sandra. You are doing a wonderful job. You are giving us what the politicians failed to give us. Give it up.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We've got Adeshawa on the line. Hi, Adeshawa.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
In fact, I just had to call today. I've been listening and I've been so proud as a teacher.
Aww.
In fact, you are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
See, and then Sandra, these topics you give to them. Do you know, I'm not being biased anyway because I know it's an outright win anyway.
Okay.
But do you know that on topic, if you give it to debaters, one tends to get more points than the other. Do you know immediately you said the topic, I knew the opposer is going to win because there will be more points from the person opposing. And luckily it was Bewaji. Because on a good day, even we citizens of Nigeria knew that even the politicians are.
Oh no! Adeshawa's line always cuts. But here's something I'm going to say, right? People always think that whoever opposes wins, but people also think that whoever supports wins. In the last tournament, everybody kept saying, "Oh, whoever supports wins." In this tournament, everyone said, "Oh, whoever opposes wins." Whoever prepares very well wins. That's it. For every topic that we give them, my team and I actually debate both sides. Like, we list all the possible points that both sides can make. And then as soon as you make that point, we score you. As soon as you make that point, we score you. When you make a point that my team and I don't think about, we score you even higher. So for each topic, my team and I have the point for opposing and supporting. That's how much thought goes into choosing each topic. That's why we don't choose just any topic. The topic has to have enough points on both sides. So whoever prepares very well is who wins. 99.3. Hello. Thanks for calling. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. 99.3. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Alibayo.
Welcome.
From Sandra Ezekwesili.
Welcome. Go ahead.
I just want to say congratulations to Esther Bewaji. And then I want to say something about what the last caller just said, that whoever opposes wins. And in this situation, it is not like that. David just supported the motion. And then to my own perspective, in this particular topic, whoever supports this motion tends to win more. Because we know there is a way the government can stop owing salaries. We hear news, we see things happening in developed countries, and it's not happening the way it's happening in Nigeria. So I just give credit to Esther Bewaji for the work wonderfully done.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We've got Emmanuel from Epga on the line. Emmanuel, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Congratulations to the winner.
Okay.
She prepared very well. For the guy, I think it was G3.
Yeah.
I think the teachers, especially of the schools who are to come to this program, should try to encourage their students, to have confidence. And sometimes to do less cramming. Because sometimes when it comes to you like an attack, you seem to forget everything that you've crammed. So it's better to be natural. And for the topic, I think the topic is 50-50. It's 50-50 because in case of Nigeria, you can argue with facts that government can be stopped from owing salaries, and then you can argue the other way around, government can't be stopped from owing salary. So I think it's 50-50. As you said, the best, person who prepares wins the day. That is what I feel. Thank you.
Emmanuel, thank you very much for calling. Peter Obi's handler on Twitter says, this Esther girl just brought RPG to a fist fight. OMG, nobody is stopping her. Nobody. Shadrach Chris says, this didn't look like a final before the final. Kudos to the debaters. I commend you, Sandra. You're doing great work. More comments on Facebook, but we'll come back to them. Let's talk to Chinenye first. She's Nabulegba. Hi, Chinenye.
Sandra Ezekwesili, my baby.
Good to have you on the show.
How you doing?
I day all day, can't play.
Sandra, this is your one and only town crier. Sandra. As the guy they talk. Before you know, I'm not going to hear me. I can't feel moving on my phone, but I don't take life on her side. Understand? I can't like what is going on? What is going on? So what I understand for this matter is whether the girl oppose, whether the girl support, the girl man go win. And then the situation that women just they win now. Sandra Ezekwesili.
We don't see him now.
Hey, Sandra Rebecca do transfer for you. Might just holla me one, two.
Okay.
You want to hear my tone?
Oh yeah, holla me.
Up women.
Chile, thank you very much for calling. Well, it's still too soon to say up women. We have 2 women in the semifinals and 2 boys in the semifinals and 2 girls in the semifinals. Anything can happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed. 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Good to have you on the show, sir. What's your name?
Sandra, good afternoon.
Good
This
afternoon.
is Oswan calling from Igode.
Welcome.
Sandra, what do you think? What Ms. Adeshawa said and the last caller said is true.
Okay.
How do you expect that the other guy will win? The topic
No, the last caller said that Ms. Adeshawa was not correct, that the topic was 50-50.
Ms. Adeshawa was perfectly correct. Even when he mentioned the topic alone, I told my wife that the girl was going to win because the topic alone have already won himself. So congratulations to the girl anyway, but don't worry. I wish that the ball will come back next time. But the topic, Sandra, the way it is, no problem. Congratulations.
Thank you for calling. Again, not only the person we prepare well, now in the win. Because every topic we choose has enough points. Just talk, say, prepare well. That's it. We've got Sade Nikeja on the line. Hi, Sade.
Hi, Sandra. How you doing?
Good to have you on the show.
Yes, so you're right. Whoever prepares well wins. And you know what? As I've said before, I'm becoming a good judge, you know? Because as soon as, what's his name, David, yes? The rebuttal where he stopped, I was like, bruh, leave that one and go on. She talks about ghostwriter. She talks about, I think he got stuck and just like, thank you. When he said thank you, I was like, well, what do you mean? She has like 6 more points for you to do. I was like, oh, boo.
Yeah.
I was like, why?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she got it already. At that point, I threw the towel. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
And he started out so good because I really did learn a lot from what he said. Esther's points I already expected, but his, I was like, okay, that's true. That's what they can do. And so he really came correct, and I wish him luck in everything else he does if he comes back again. But this debate was fire. So, as I said last time, my judgeship Kenya application, I'm bringing
We've
it.
not
Yes,
received it now. Once we receive it.
I'm waiting for next week. So, next week debate is...
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm waiting for a guy this time around.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. Sade, thanks for calling. Again, I have to say our team ensures that both sides of the argument have enough points. That you don't see the points does not mean that they don't see the point. There's a reason that they are the contestants and you're not a contestant. We've got TA on the line. Hi, TA.
Hi, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice debate today. But I really want to just address two things from what I've been hearing so far.
Okay.
I want to address the issue of this defeatist statement, saying that because the Esther was opposing, that was why she won. Like you said, it is because she prepared well. And we need to stop making excuses for little things. Otherwise, we are not better than the politicians who make excuses for their failures. So Esther prepared well, and to say that Esther, because Esther opposed a very hard topic last week. She convinced us that 100 million was quite low for party nomination form. That was a very difficult topic that girl opposed, and she still won. So we should stop all this defeating statement and saying that it's because she was opposing, that was why she won. It was because she prepared well. And like we said, Esther is the person to beat. She's just like the Ramadan of last debate. If Esther and Ramadan face each other in this debate, I'm very sure it's going to enter a tie. Even in the tiebreaker, they will see tie. Because those guys understood the topic they are defending, they are debating, and they come prepared for the topic they are debating. It's not about just cramming. You can cram, but when you cram, you forget. But when you already have the points you lay out, you can put flesh on the points that you already have. You don't need to cram anything. Just know your points and then put flesh around it, and then you are going to debate very, very fine. So I think we should stop all these defeating statements. These children, they are good and they are very excellent, and whoever wins has done right by winning. And we should stop all these excuses for losing. Thank you.
TA, thank you very much for calling. I love how very passionate the fans of this segment are. We've got Uche in Satellite Town. Uche isn't there anymore. Uche, call back if you can. I believe that may be my cue to go to WhatsApp for just a little bit so that WhatsApp people don't riot. You know, I love my WhatsApp people. And I love to take their contributions on the show. So let's look at this one from... you didn't say your name, but you say some listeners are passionate and look like fans already. But recall the other debate, 100 million naira ticket is not too small. We were all convinced the best prepared will always win. Debaters should not cram topics. All right. This one says Olarinwaju versus Esther for the final, and the winner is... All right, Nelson. This one is from Dio. Dio is in Fagba. And Dio says Esther was brilliant. She didn't look back since when the tournament started. She's loaded with points. I believe she'll win the tournament. Government should invest in this kind of thing instead of supporting Big Brother. Government doesn't support Big Brother. Dio also says that Esther looks like his junior sister Omowumi Dada. All right, thank you very much. We've got more messages here. Prince from Aja says this debate is self-explained, is a self-explained question. I don't understand what you mean by that, but you go on to say it's obviously clear Esther is the winner. They both did well anyway, but there can only be one winner. All right, Prince from Aja. We've got Abiola from Hamburg in Germany who says that, Sandra, first of all, congratulations to Esther. That girl was really prepared for this debate. I am proud of her. Peter Ayorinde says, Madam Sandra, Esther Bewaji, that I know, if she supports the title, she will win it. Esther is a good speaker. She will convince an imam to eat pork. I see her going far in the future. Lots of Esther fans. Sandra, what happened to my baby boy? Oh, why now? I wanted him to give Esther a huge fight for this. I just knew Esther was going to pull this off, but still, I really needed him to fight big for this. Anyway, Esther deserves to win. Congratulations to Esther. Esther is so calm, cool, and collected. Sandra, I'm envious of Esther. I feel like going back to my teenage age. I feel so proud of Esther, and I say huge congratulations to her parents. Well done, Sandra. This is Prudence from Ayobo. I couldn't call today. I haven't been feeling too well. Oh, my darling, please feel better soon. I'm rooting for you. And you know, that's actually what happened with Edward. And this is why you should watch the live stream, because if you were watching, you would see when Edward lost confidence in himself. You know, he went first, and then when he lost his train of thought, it was just downhill from there. And he kept recovering, and I quite admire that he kept recovering. He kept remembering his points, and he was making really strong, really solid points. But because he couldn't flesh them out and he didn't make a lot of them, he couldn't score as high as he should have. Because trust me, supporting this topic, it's a very easy place to win it, because the kind of points you would have made as a supporter of the topic that they just took on would have been really, really impressive for the judges. But Esther, and then when we moved to Esther in the second round, and Esther made her presentation during the rebuttal round, you could also see when Edwards gave up on himself. Like during the break, I kept telling him, look, it's not over until it's over. You need to stay in the game. You need to hang in there. Like, nerves happen to the best of us. I used myself as an example. I've been a broadcaster for over 12 years, and I still get like nerves before a show. I still get nerves before I MC an event, or I moderate a panel, or I do public speaking of any sort. Nerves happen to everybody, even Barack Obama. Barack Obama is one of the best speakers that I know, and I told him, look, don't count yourself out. It happens to the best of us. Like, hang in there, keep fighting, but he just judged himself by himself, and that was what cost him this tournament, as well as the fact that Esther is simply a phenomenal debater. We've got more comments here on WhatsApp. Let me take a look at some of them. Congratulations to Esther. She's phenomenal. She captures her points explicitly. Her eloquence is top notch. I hope to see her in the finals. Well done to the moderator. That's Amos Akeredolu in Awoyaya. Sandra, I'm not surprised by the outcome of the debate. Esther is a tough debater. She can intimidate any opponent irrespective of the side of the argument. Beautiful to listen to her always. That's Lukman from Apapa with that message. All right, we've got 5 minutes before I have to interview a presidential aspirant. Don't miss my conversation with a presidential aspirant from the APC. But right now, 0700-993-993-993. And 01465-7190. Hello, thank you very much for calling us.
Hello, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show.
Yes, I have to confess, Sandra, you don't know what you've done to me, which I beg to differ.
Okay.
I had to stay up awake last night. I missed like 2 of the debates.
Okay.
I stayed awake last night watching the debate on the app.
Okay.
And I woke up feeling drunk. Like, that to show you how much I love this debate. Like, you're doing a phenomenal job. God bless you.
Thank you.
And congratulations to Esther.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. And I do hope that you're not feeling drunk anymore. 99.3, hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show. What's your name?
My name is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Can you turn your radio off? All right,
yeah,
good.
I have.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Done that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I think exactly slow and steady wins the race. Hello?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah, so slow and steady wins the race. Congratulations to Esther.
Okay. Oh, Sharon, your line is not very clear. I don't know what's happening there. 99.3, hello. Sorry about that. Call us back if you can. 99.3. Hello.
Esther, I wasn't against Esther. In fact, she has been my best bet. What I'm just trying to say, which you have already buttressed. Why are people wanting to? Why do they want my head?
They don't want your head.
Okay, look at this topic, Sandra. A teacher is the mother of all profession. It has more points. It has more points in supporting than opposing. I didn't say, but that place.
But you will never
buttress the whole thing. I don't know why people are saying all this. I'm not against Esther for anything.
Okay, all right, Adeshawa. I don't think people are against you, but our topics are never that basic. You will never hear teacher, the mother of all professions, on this tournament. Never. Because again, we're working with serious consummate professionals who look at these topics, who debate these topics themselves, debate both sides of these topics to ensure that there are enough points on both sides so that we can ask the children to do it. That's what happens here. All right, let's talk to more people. 99.3, hello.
Yeah, Sandra, this is Emmanuel calling back.
Emmanuel, now. What is it now?
Just give me some few seconds.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's not about coming for the woman's. No, it's from the angle she's viewing it from. You know, in my own perspective, if you go to Imo, in fact, the governors in Nigeria have really helped the person who is saying government can't be stopped from owing salary. When you go to Imo, you look at what those people are doing, their owing salary, you put flesh into the points they give you.
All right, 30 seconds don't pass. Thank you very much for calling. 99.3, hello.
Hi, Sandra. This is Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Welcome.
Thank God for today's competition. I really, really enjoyed it. I've been rooting for Esther. So I was so excited. What I'm just going to say is, you cannot please everybody. It's not possible. You can't please everybody. Some people will always have something. But one thing I have realized is that even if, no matter how you prepare for both sides, like I said last time I called, the students that I think understand their topics are the ones that do better than, maybe those that cram. Because when you get to the rebuttals, you can't prepare for the rebuttal because you don't even know you can't prepare from home for the rebuttal. So you really need to listen to your opponents and take their points down and be able to rebut their points. So it takes a lot of understanding to do that. That's why I feel like a lot of times people stammer, people they lose confidence and everything when it gets to the rebuttal round because you couldn't really cram that or you know what I'm saying. So it takes a lot of understanding, and I see that students that really understand the topic, not just we know it, we point in our heads and we come and point it down. They're the ones that go way better. So congratulations to Esther. I'm looking forward to the next round of competitions next week. I'm so excited. It's getting tougher and it's hitting my body.
Thank you so much for calling. And yes, that's a perfect way to end it. She has said it all, because you can cram, but you can't cram for rebuttals. Rebuttals you have to do in the moment. You can't cram ahead of time to counter opponents' talking points. You don't know what the opponent's talking points are. Now, if you're really smart, you have an idea what the opponent's points could be. But you can only do that if you really understand the subject. Thank you so much for being a part of I Beg to Differ. We'll take a break. When we come back from this break, I'll be interviewing a presidential aspirant from the APC right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.